Sure.
Good?
You're on.
Hi, sorry for the delay, guys. We were waiting on a few strollers to
We
arrive.
got one viewer.
Okay. We'll wait a couple minutes for some other people to stop in. But these are the strollers we're going to be looking at today. We've got the Snap Ultra trend, the Snap Duo trend, and the Snap 4 trend. So these are all of Valco's latest offerings. And we can't wait to show you all the awesome features and talk about some of the differences between the trend versions and the previous versions. So we'll just wait for a couple more people to hop on. And we also have, while we're waiting, we've got a bunch of other strollers that some of our friends from New England Strollers brought today. So we can do some comparisons if anybody's interested. The lovely ladies from New England Strollers are here, who don't want to be on camera, except for Nicole. Thanks for helping out, ladies and gentlemen. We've also got a Valco Z2, Joey seat over here that our friend Kristen brought. This is an older model Valco, so you can kind of see how Valco has progressed in the past few years. Any more people?
5 people on right now.
Cool. We've got a City Tour, we've got a Bugaboo B, we've got a Maxi Cozy Lara, we've got a City Mini GT, we've got an Upper Baby Vista, City Tour Lux, Upper Baby Cruise, and another Snap Duo trend that the lovely Tiffany brought today. And a Bugaboo Donkey? Buffalo, sorry. Sorry, Donkey's the double. Buffalo, that's what I meant. And I think the Donkey is going to be coming later. Hi! So I'm going to start out with the Snap Ultra trend, and then I'll move on to the Snap Duo trend, and then the Snap 4 trend. So if anybody has any questions, feel free to let me know. I'm happy to answer all your Valco questions. I'm really bad with measurements and stuff like that, so if you want exact measurements, I'd have to look those up, and I can get back to you later. But I can put a baby in here, and I can put a toddler in here, so you can kind of see how much canopy room there is, and width and all that stuff, so you can get a general idea.
Elizabeth is thoroughly impressed.
She's clearly having a great time. How many people we got?
16.
16? That seems like a good place to start.
I don't know how many on Instagram because I can't see the screen.
That's all right. That seems like a good place to start. 16 people. You guys want to see the Snap Ultra trend? I know you've probably seen this before if you've watched my videos, but we're going to do a couple of live things here with the hitchhiker that I've got in the back, and also the Lux foot muff too. So we'll take a look at that.
Kendra has a question about the hitchhiker.
What about the hitchhiker?
She wants to know, does the hitchhiker fit on the trend the same as the regular Snap Ultra?
That's a really good question. Remember I told you in I don't know if you watched it, but in my other video I said that there was another set of adapters so that I could attach the hitchhiker on the horizontal bar instead of on the vertical bars. I haven't gotten those yet. So I believe that once I get those, that yes, I will be able to put the hitchhiker on the Snap Duo trend. And I think that Jenny in the Valco VIP group has done that. So you can definitely attach it. You're just going to want to use the other adapters, I'm pretty sure. There actually is, though, you know what? You might be able to do it with the vertical adapters as well, because let me spin this around. There is a bar here and a bar here, so you probably could attach it that way. But I would rather do it down here, personally, but you could probably do it up here, too. So when I get those other adapters, I'm going to do a whole video about that, but suffice it to say for now that, yes, you can attach it pretty much the same way. Does that answer your question? We're going to look at the foot muff, we're going to look at the hitchhiker, and we're going to look at the stroller as well. So you guys know, hopefully, and for those of you who don't, that the Snap Ultra trend has a reversible seat, so it's a modular stroller. So the seat can face the world, or you just flip it around and it can face the parent. Something that I haven't touched on in my videos that I want to is that the mechanism to flip the seat around is very different from other strollers that I've used. I've used a Nuna Mix, and I've used a Upper Baby Cruise. And for those of you who have different strollers like the Vista or the B or the buffalo. You can let me know if I'm accurate here, but the way to switch this is it's kind of got these things that slide, these little slides. On other strollers, it's usually a mechanism where you have to squeeze and pull up, like you kind of like squeeze it like that. Whereas this, you just go like this, which I find is really smooth, and it makes getting it on really easy. So this is the easiest stroller that I've found in my experience with switching the seat back and forth, which I really, really like. I do have my infamous huge diaper bag, which does fit in this basket. So this is huge, guys. It's enormous, and it fits in the basket no problem. And I'm going to show you what other basket it fits in shortly, so stay tuned. But it's a really great stroller for storage space and for flipping that seat around. I do have a BB snack pack on here, which I've done a video about if you've seen that, and the cup holder, which I'm really, really happy with. So if you guys have any questions about that, let me know. Are there any questions?
Say hi to your dad.
Hi, Dad. My dad's on. Hi, Jean. So let me just fold this really quick for you. You guys can see. Something that I forgot to mention in some of my videos when I folded this that I want to just touch on really quickly. So button down here, clasp here. I walk the stroller forward. I collapse the seat down like that. I stand it up and I lock it. When it is world facing, you gotta kind of give a little bit, whoops, well, it actually already did it automatically today. Usually I have to do a little bit of a whack with the seat. Oh yeah, there we go. A little bit of a whack, and then it locks in place. And when you open it, it will open seamlessly. There's no pulling required. Just go like that, and like that. When the seat's parent facing, it's a little bit different to open it. So it's parent facing, same with the button, same with the clasping. Walk it forward, collapse. The seat will lock automatically, like that. But when you open it, whoops. When you open it, you do need to pull this lock open a little bit. And it's gotten easier as time's gone on. When I first got it, it was, pretty sticky. But now that I've used it for a couple of months now, it's a lot easier. So there's that. I think someone asked me a while back if the seat locked when you folded it world facing. So yes, it does now.
Lauren wants to know if there's anything to carry it when folded.
Yes. Thank you for asking that question, because I've forgotten that in the past too. Thank you for reminding me. Yes. There is a carry strap right here. Fling it on your shoulder and carry it. And it weighs 18 pounds. So it's not bad. And stands. Other questions about the Snap Ultra trend before I move on? Anybody else? No? Okay, cool. Oh, hitchhiker.
Ashley wants to know what kind of tires it has.
It has EVA tires. The air tires, I believe, literally just came out a day ago. I could be wrong about that, but I think somebody in the VIP group said that they got them. So you can get air tires for it, and then that makes this an all-terrain stroller, which is pretty awesome. So I'm gonna pull this button out here and just snap this in. It's super, super simple. And it's on. That's it. It's got great suspension. It can hold up to 50 pounds. And if you've seen my video about this, you know it's a huge difference from the Laskel Maxi, or any of the Laskel in general. That to adjust this angle, you push a button on the side here, and this goes like this. So there's no screws to take out, there's no moving things back and forth and trial and error. It's just, you literally go like that. It's so, so easy. And then to move the, I don't know what you call this thing, but to move this, you just go like this. So much easier than the last skull. What's that? The moving, so this makes it go, like, if you wanted the board closer to the stroller, you could shorten this, and that would move it closer.
For a smaller child?
For a small, well, it really depends on where you're attaching it on the stroller. It's really just more for like getting it like balanced and having enough space. So because these adapters are up here, I kind of had to do it farthest away. When I've got it down here, when I get those new adapters, I'll probably make it closer and I'll be able to go like that. So it's not such an angle the way that it is now, if that makes sense. Okay. So super, super easy. My angle's matched up. There we go. So I really like it. I love the suspension in it. It goes over terrain so much easier. I find with the Laskel that when you go over bumps, it kind of goes like this. It flops around, and the Hitchhiker doesn't do that because it's got the visible suspension underneath this plastic. You can see the coils down here, and it's so smooth. So I really find that it rides a lot better.
Lori Kerrigan on Instagram wants to know, are new adapters coming out for the board? She missed that.
Yes, they are out. You just have to call Valco or email Valco and ask for them, because these ones are the ones that come with the stroller, come with the Hitchhiker rather. I'm not sure why they don't send the other adapters with it. I'll have to talk to them about that. But they are available, yes. Just have to ask for them. And I find that the best way to get, what's that?
Are they an additional cost?
Yes. I forget offhand how much they are, but they are an additional cost. Other questions about that? No? Okay.
Oh, Helen wants to know if there's a weight limit on the basket.
The basket. I believe that the limit is, I want to say somewhere in the vicinity of 15 pounds, but I've put a lot more in there. Like you guys have seen, I've done my weekly grocery shopping in this, so I had at least 20 pounds of stuff in there, including like, glass jars and cans and things like that, a gallon of milk. So I've definitely had more in there. I think that as long as you're, using it within reason, probably not a best practice, right, Nicole?
Probably not.
Probably not, but
Will it fit a small child? Helen wants to know.
Can you fit a small child in it? I would not do that, Helen. No.
Samantha wants to know, is the board universal to other strollers?
Yes, it is. Yep. Just like the Laskel Maxi, if you're familiar with that, it is universal to other strollers. Good question. Okay. So really quick, while we have just another minute here, I'm going to turn this around. Actually, I'll leave it on. And we're going to take a look at the foot muff. So to use the foot muff, you've got to take the belly bar off. It comes with, the stroller comes with all of this. This is not an additional cost. So you got this other kind of like special little bar here, and you just clamp that in. So if you've seen my video, you know that having something like this would be at least another $100 to $150 additional cost for your stroller. So the fact that this is included in this price point, and the Snap Ultra Trend is, I believe, I can't remember if it was like 20 bucks less or 20 bucks more than the Up a Baby Cruise. I think it was 20 bucks less. You get this with it, then it's a really awesome value. So this is really good for babies and for toddlers. But my favorite part of it, let me just slide it on here. And I wish that I had this when my baby was a newborn. It's just so awesome. So this snaps in, there's different snap, where is it? Snaps.
What board is that?
That is the Valco Baby Hitchhiker board. So these snap on the outside here. Okay, so this is what I would use for like a newborn. So I'm going to recline the seat. I can extend this canopy. By the way, you've got 2 panels, 3 panels, 4 panels. So if it is the dead of winter and you've got a newborn, open this up so there's some ventilation, but I mean, there's literally no way that anybody can get to your baby except for you. Baby's completely covered. So So obviously that's if you're walking, you know, from the car into the store or something like that and it's bad weather. I wouldn't do that for a long period of time. But you've got this, the bug net. So what I like to do to use this is I just have 2 panels showing. 2 panels being used. And then I take this, there's hooks in here. There's elastic on this. So you hook these little hooks onto the sides of the canopy. It's kind of hard to do this because I can't see that side. There we go. Okay, and then you can zip this all the way down. So I don't know if you guys can see this, but all of this down here and up here, this is all mesh. You can even put the canopy back if you wanted, so it's like a nice flat mesh. So if you've got, you know, a little baby and it's the summertime and you don't want the bugs and stuff getting in, or you're just in the store and you don't want people, you know, touching your baby, you can put this on and the baby's completely enclosed, but they still have tons of breathing room. And then of course, if you open up back here and toggle the back pocket, you've also got this breathing room in the back too. So this is all open and this is all open. So it's just really, I've never seen anything like that before. Has anybody seen anything like that before?
No, that's really cool. I
It's
really like that.
It's really different. You've also got a zip pocket on the back of the seat. You can toggle the pocket up if you want to get it out of the way. And then this does convert to a toddler foot muff as well. I'm gonna put the seat up. And then if you unzip this, this pops down, then you can pop the footrest down, and then an older child can be in here and stay warm.
Fanny wants to know if that hitchhiker board will fit on a Cybex Eternus M3.
I don't know, I can't say for certain, but I mean, I would imagine so. I would look up to see, I'd have to see how the bars in the back are. So I can look at a picture of that and get back to you. Just, can you send me a PM to remind me? And I'm gonna look at the bars on the back and I can probably tell by looking if it'll work or not. But I would imagine it would.
Marcy, does the board store up out of the way?
That's a great question. Nicole just asked if the board stores out of the way. Yes, it does, but the way that I have it set up on my stroller at the moment, I can't do that because I'm waiting for those new adapters. So because I have to set it up the way that I did, there's really nowhere for this to go. Whereas once I have the other adapters and I can like have the board set up differently, I'll be able to do that. But there is, where is it? Right back here, there's a little slot, and Valco provides with the hitchhiker like a strap, like a, what do they call it? Like a webbing strap, and you'll be able to hook that up onto the stroller. So yes, it does. I just can't do it the way it is right now, but I will, and I'll post a video. So yeah, it's a really, really nice setup. And this is metal here, not plastic, like the Laskel, so I like that. It's much sturdier. So you can use the foot muff with the seat facing parent or the seat facing away. Either way, it doesn't matter. And just pop it out like you would the belly bar when you're done with this. And I've even seen some people use the foot muff with a toddler. I wouldn't do it with a baby, but with a toddler without this bar, because you really, I mean, that's really just to make it like a bassinet for a baby. But you can put that the foot muff on without this bar. It's totally fine. Just do that with an older, like with a toddler, not a baby. Any other questions about this? We good?
Is the foot muff universal to the other?
No, that's a good question. A lot of people have asked. The foot muff is not universal to the other strollers because it snaps on, and the snaps are built into this Snap Ultra Trend. But Valco does have what's called an all sorts foot muff, which is universal, and that will work on any of them. Good question. And you can get that at valcobaby.com. I think they even have it on Amazon too. And they make one that's got like, it looks like an Ugg boot. It's like fluffy with like the Sherpa and stuff. I call it the Valco Ugg boot. It's really cute. So that would be good for the winter.
Can you remind the viewers what this stroller's called?
This is called the Snap Ultra Trend. Valco Snap Ultra Trend.
Valco Baby's watching you.
And I've done a bunch of videos on this. If you look at our YouTube channel, you can see all the videos and they're all posted on Heathers and Hops on Facebook as well. So there's like an 8-minute quickie review, and then there's like a 20-minute in-depth review to cover everything that we talked about today in a little bit more detail.
How about washability of the fabric?
Good question, Nicole. So some strollers, you guys might know, you have to like take the fabric off the seat and put it through the washing machine, and it's really annoying to do that. Valco Baby's tailor-made fabric is completely wipeable. So when something spills on it, it beads up and it will not seep into the fabric. And I just take a baby wipe and just, or a tissue or something, and just wipe it up. So I spilled coffee the other day all over this footrest, and I mean, you can come and see it with the camera here. There's no stain of coffee on here, and coffee stains, as we all know. There's nothing on here, and this is their lightest color. Yeah, I had the coffee in the cup holder, and I went over a big bump, and I didn't have my coffee closed, and I was like, ah, and it went everywhere, and I was so upset. And I just took a baby wipe, and I was like, please, please, and it was gone. So there's nothing to really wash with this fabric. It's just amazing. My Snap Duo, I'm the third owner of it, and I'm going to do a comparison video between the previous model Snap Duo and the current Snap Duo eventually, but suffice it to say for now, I'm the third owner. It was really dirty when I got it, and I was like, did anybody ever clean this? So I just vacuumed it out and took a spray bottle of all-purpose cleaner and paper towels and just sprayed it on and wiped it up, and the fabric looked brand new. So it really will last you. It doesn't stain. It doesn't get, you know, discolored or funky looking. It really stays beautiful. And these are all the different colors, by the way, that we have here today. We have this is the gray marl on the Snap Ultra trend. We've got the charcoal on the Snap Duo trend. And we've got the denim on the Snap 4 trend. And if anybody knows about this denim color from the previous Valco models, the background of it, because I have that. My Snap Duo is the denim. This is my Snap Duo 2. And the background of it was kind of like white. Like it's like a blue marl. It's like a melange, but the background was white. And this one's darker, like almost black or navy. So it really looks, it's much darker. I really like it a lot. It doesn't look like the old one at all.
Kathleen wants to know what the weight limit is on that Ultra Trend.
On the seat, 45 pounds. 45 pounds, and the stroller itself weighs 18 pounds, and the hitchhiker can take 50 pounds.
And Melissa wants to know if you've reviewed the Snap Duo yet.
Not yet. We're about to. That's a good segue. Thanks, Melissa. All right. Let me just do something right away for you guys, because this absolutely floored me. I tried this before, just before we started. I couldn't believe it. So my huge diaper bag, I cannot get this in my Snap Duo 2. So this is the previous model that came out in 2015. Valco adjusted the height clearance on the seat, I believe. So this huge bag fits under here, which is a game changer for me. So now I don't need to hang it from the handlebars. I could if I wanted to, which is what I do with my Snap Duo, but look at that.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's really impressive. I mean, that's like, this is a game changer for me. So I can stand it up vertically. I don't even have to lay it down. And I still have all the space over here. There's no bar dividing inside the basket. There's one here, but there's nothing dividing the actual basket when you're in there. And there's still room in front of this. Like I can even push it up a little bit more if I wanted to.
And you can access everything inside of it.
And I can access everything inside of it too. That's exactly right. So I can turn it this way. And I can access everything in here. No problem. This is so amazing for me. Because that was my one major complaint with the Snap Duo was I couldn't get my diaper bag in there. And this one I can. So I'm very, very happy with that improvement. Huge improvement.